Chapter 1, Part 2 of The Boy Scout Aviators by George Durston. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Recording by Kangaroo. Serious News, Part 2. It had been hard for Harry, when his father's business called him to England, to give up all the friendships and associations of his boyhood. It had been hard for him to leave school, to tear up by the roots all the things that bound him to his home. But as a scout, he had learned to be loyal and obedient. His parents had talked things over with him very frankly. They had understood just how hard it would be for him to go with them. But his father had made him see how necessary it was. "I want you to be near your mother and myself just now, especially," he had said. "I want you to grow up where I can see you. And moreover, it won't hurt you a bit to know something about other countries. You'll have a new idea of America when you have seen other lands, and I believe you'll be a better American for it. You'll learn that other countries have their virtues, and that we can learn some things from them. But I believe you'll learn, too, to love America better than ever. When we go home, you'll be broader and better for your experience." Harry was finding out that his father had been right. At first he had put up with a good deal. He found that the English boys he met in school felt themselves a little superior. They didn't look down on him exactly, but they were, perhaps, the least bit sorry for him because he was not an Englishman. Always a real misfortune in their sight. He had resented that at first, but his Boy Scout training stood him in good stead. He kept his temper, and it was not long before he began to make friends. He excelled at games. Even English games that were new and strange to him presented few difficulties to him. As he had explained to Dick, cricket was easy for any boy who could play baseball fairly well, and it was the same way with football. After the far more strenuous American game, he shone at the milder English football, the rugby game, which is the direct ancestor of the sport in America. All these things helped to make Harry popular. He was now nearly 16, tall and strong for his age, thanks to the outdoor life he had always lived. And an only son, he and his father had always been good friends, without being in any way mollycoddled. Still, he had been kept safe from a good many of the temptations that beset some boys by their constant association with his father. It was no wonder, therefore, that John Grenfell, as soon as he had talked with Harry and learned of the credentials he bore from his home troop, had welcomed him enthusiastically as a recruit to his own troop. It had been necessary to modify certain rules. Harry, of course, could not subscribe to quite the same scout oath that bound his English fellows. But he had taken his scout oath as a tenderfoot at home, and Grenfell had no doubts about him. He was the sort of boy the organization wanted, whether in England or America, and that was good enough for Grenfell. Though the boys, as they walked toward their houses, did not quite realize it, they were living in days that were big with fate. Far away in the chancelleries of Europe, and not so far away in the big government buildings at the West End of London, the statesmen were even then making their best effort to avert war. No one in England, perhaps, really believed that war was coming. There had been war scares before, but the peace of Europe had been preserved for 40 years or more, through one crisis after another. And so it was a stunning surprise, even to Grenfell, when as they came into Putney High Street, just before they reached Putney Bridge, they met a swam of moose boys, excitedly streaking extras. "Germany threatens Russia," they yelled. "War sure." Mr. Grenfell bought a paper, and the scouts gathered around him while he read the news that was contained on the front page, still damp from the press. "I'm afraid it's true," he said soberly. "The German Emperor has threatened to go to war with Russia. unless the Tsar stops mobilizing his troops at once. We shall know tonight, but I think it means war. God save England and may he still keep out of it.